And of course, people are selling all kinds of wild pornographic videos, he sees those things and he thinks that's the thing to do. Human beings have sexuality in them. If you guarantee a rapist that if you rape and if you get caught, you will hang for sure, what do you think he will do? He will eliminate that only witness.
We portray our India as a woman and call Mother India. Yet we see many rape cases, even in which we see a man raping his own mother, daughter or a sister. What drives a man with such madness of pleasure to do such an inhuman act? And what is the thing that drives him?
So there are many aspects to this. Instead of linking these brutal acts to Mother India, please as I said, we call it Mother Earth. Does it mean to say all crime on this planet will stop? No, there is crime, variety of crime. Sexual assault on women is very much there. There are many aspects to this. One thing is we can get angry and say, okay, hang them. Well, if you bring hanging as a thing for rape, you must understand in a rape case, the only witness is usually the victim, always, almost always. The only witness is the victim. If you guarantee a rapist that if you rape and if you get caught, you will hang for sure, what do you think he will do? He will eliminate that only witness, yes or no? So, before we say something, we must be careful. What we are saying, this does not mean we are supporting them. It just means, are you looking for a solution or are you looking for a kangaroo court? Hang everybody? No. Why is this happening? We must look at it. Why is it happening if you look at it? One thing is, India as a culture, this is the first generation that women are actually coming out on the street and walking with men and working with men and, close proximity. People are not used to this. And millions of young people are moving from villages to cities. In their village, their idea of a woman was their mother who was like this or their mausi who was like that. Now they come and see young girls walking on the street, it's very new for them. Let us not simply discount things and act like we are some kind of a drop room somewhere. Human beings have sexuality in them. Between the ages of 15 and 25, it may be in maximum force, the hormonal influence. Unless one is disciplined with a certain cultivation of intellect and other avenues of expression in their life, like sport, art, music, education, so many things are there to engage you. Nothing to engage you, just your hormones are bursting within you. From your village, you came to your city, suddenly you see young girls, the kind of people that you saw in the movies are walking on the street. The guy goes crazy. And above all, you've been encouraging alcohol everywhere. The moment 2 drops of alcohol fall into him, he goes absolutely crazy in the evenings. If he thinks nobody is watching, he will pounce on somebody. There is also a sociological issue in this. If he was in the village, his mother, his aunt, somebody will be talking, you know that girl, we're going to get you married to that girl, whether he marries that girl or not. In his mind, there is a solution for his needs. He comes to the city alone, he just sleeps in one room, 10 boys are sleeping, working through the day and night and rubbish atmosphere, okay? Inhuman atmosphere, it's like a concentration camp. Most of them are living in that kind of conditions. And there is no solution for him. For his hormones, for his life, for his body, for his emotion, for his life, there is no solution. There is not one person who is going there asking, okay, what are you going to do? Who are you going to marry? How are you going to settle your life? Is there any one human being looking at him? No. In the evening with friends, if he drinks, the guy goes wild, all right? And of course, people are selling all kinds of wild pornographic videos, he sees those things and he thinks that's the thing to do. So, well, when somebody commits a crime, you have to punish them, that's another matter. I'm not going to get into that. But sociologically, what is the solution? Are you teaching them to become ascetics? Are you teaching them yoga, sadhana so that they will become brahmacharis and walk free of these things? No, you have not taught them anything like that. Are you going to give them a solution? If he was in the village by 18, 19, he would be married to somebody. Now he has no hope, he's simply there and he will do wild things. This is the nature of a human being, we must understand. So as a generation, as a culture, this situation that has changed. Just 50 years ago, almost every girl was married by the time she's 16, 17, a boy was married before he was 20. So before he was going out of control, his things were settled. Now there is no settlement for his life. So just being puritanical is not going to work. We must at least be willing to debate what are we going to do with our youth. Youth means there are many aspects. One aspect is there's an influence of hormones in them. Are you going to address it? Or are you going to just close your eyes and say, no, nothing like that, just hang a few people, everything will be okay? It is not going to be okay. So we must address it. A time has come, we must address it. Rather than linking this to Bharat Mata, please.